Well, Alme is our next guest, a 16-year-old, in fact, Alme Engelbrecht, who will be one of 2 South African learners who've been selected to take part in a world-famous space program at the National Aeronautics and Space Administration Institute in the United States. Now, she'll be among 50 learners selected from 25 countries across the world to take part in an intensive 2-week course with the aim of designing a trip to Mars. And I'm just reading that and understanding what it's all going to encompass, or I think what I understand. I'm nervous. How are you feeling, and how did you feel when you were told that you were selected to be part of this program?
Well, when I first heard, I was very grateful, and then it still hasn't sunk in really, the realization that I'm actually going. So I think it will probably sink in when I'm sitting on the plane to Texas. But I'm still a bit nervous because I don't know what to expect, and we are flying alone.
Okay.
Me and Divan Beekman from Pretoria are going. We're the 2 chosen. So we're flying alone, so that's also a first step for us. So I think
will this be the first time for you in the United States?
Yes.
My goodness. Okay. So what exactly is going to be happening throughout the project, the little that you know right now about it?
Well, the project is 2 weeks. So it's the theme is a manned mission to Mars. We're going to be divided into 5 groups, and then each group is responsible for a different part of the mission. And in the end, we join all our efforts, and in the end, we can actually complete the mission.
I mean, we're talking about space travel, engineers that have studied years and years to design rockets and trajectories and this and that. So how do you get selected for a program like this?
I received the application form via my school, so I had to fill in the application form and along send it my CV. So our country manager is Vida Duplessis, and she worked through all the applications, and then she chose the top 10, and she interviewed us over the telephone. Then she chose top 5, and then she interviewed them again, and then she chose the top 2.
That's fantastic. And have you always been passionate about science and space travel and stuff?
Yes, I love science, and I've loved this. I've loved space since I was small. My father and I used to build diagrams or discuss planets or the stars, do stargazing. So since I was little, I had an interest in space. Yeah,
and I understand that you'll also be getting involved in a variety of other space-related activities while you're there, right?
Yes, there's a few. We're being exposed to a lot of fields in the science. It's how to get there, how you live there, how you work there. Analyzing data and collecting the data. So it's really big. It's a big mission and a big responsibility, but I also think it's going to be very fun. They make it.
But listen, you are making us super proud, and I hope that you come back with a wealth of experience and knowledge, and who knows, you might be the head of our space program one day in South Africa.
Yes, that would be, yeah, I hope so.
Alme Engelbrecht, what an exciting opportunity, what a time to be alive, traveling to the United States. Is it in July, you said, hey?
Yes.
Going in July to be part of this amazing NASA program. We'll be following her story very closely. But right now, it's time for us to whip you into shape with some exercise.